Elon Musk explained why Putin is in danger, and why this might not be great news, and why it endangers us even more. In the latest Twitter podcast, Musk said, "Here's the truth. They are coming for Putin, and he is facing horrible results from his actions because he is not delivering a big win for his country." Additionally, according to Musk, with the latest developments, Putin messed up within Russia, and he is in big danger. As Musk said, the war in Ukraine will not end with Russia's defeat, and Putin is taking some dangerous steps to ensure his safety. Therefore, the USA needs to make quick moves to ensure the world's safety. This is a very interesting story about Elon Musk and Putin, so let's explain it. On February 12, 2024, in an interview on X Space, Elon Musk said that Vladimir Putin definitely won't lose the war in Ukraine. He mentioned that if Putin tried to stop fighting, he might be in danger. Musk also encouraged people to talk to their government representatives about a law that would give money to Ukraine. He shared his view that giving money doesn't really help Ukraine, and making the war go on doesn't help anyone. Musk believes it's not right for young people to lose their lives for nothing, and that the situation needs to stop. Then Musk reiterated that Putin is under pressure to continue the conflict. No way in hell is Putin going to lose. If he decided to retreat, he would be killed. And on February 12, 2024, Elon Musk talked about how some people wrongly think he supports Vladimir Putin. He explained how his companies, especially SpaceX, have actually hurt Russia's interests. By taking over a big part of Russia's space launch business, they've helped Ukraine a lot. Musk found it ridiculous that anyone would think he's on Putin's side, considering the real help his companies have given to Ukraine. Musk said, "I reached this point where people, of course, accuse me of being some sort of Putin pawn, when in fact my companies have probably done more to undermine Russia than anything else. SpaceX has taken away 2/3 of the Russian launch business, which has overwhelmingly helped Ukraine." It's such an absurd accusation. We should also mention that, at a big meeting in Brussels on Thursday, the EU's top person for foreign matters, Josep Borrell, mentioned that a less powerful Putin might be more dangerous. Putin doesn't have complete control over force anymore. Borrell shared that the intelligence agencies of EU countries are looking at what might happen next because now they see Russia as a potential problem due to its inner troubles. But what is going on inside the Russia that endangers Putin? For example, in Russia, the families of soldiers who were sent to fight have become a big problem for the government. These families, including wives, mothers, and other relatives, are very angry because the soldiers are not allowed to come back from Ukraine. They are showing their anger by protesting and asking the government to let the soldiers come home. So Putin have to decide whether to calm down these angry families or keep as many soldiers as they need in the fight against Ukraine. On September 21, 2022, Putin said they would only call up some soldiers, about 300,000, because the fight in Ukraine was going on for a long time and they needed more people. This decision was not popular, and many people, especially younger men, left Russia to avoid being called to fight. Lots of people were arrested for not agreeing with this decision, and President Putin became less popular because of it. Through social media, family members of people sent to fight, including wives and relatives, have formed a growing informal group across the region. Their main aim is to get their loved ones back home. On November 7th, some people from this new group took part in a rally in Moscow's center that the Communist Party of Russia had organized. Joining a rally that was already planned was a smart move to avoid the strict actions against those who disagree with the government and protest. This group has said it doesn't want to cause trouble or upset the political balance. On November 12th, they shared a statement on their Telegram channel called The Way Home, stating they're not looking to cause unrest or make the political situation unstable. Their main issue is with the calling of people to fight, not the war itself. This is an important point because the group includes supporters of Putin, which makes it a big problem for him. However, the government didn't respond to them. Now Putin faces a tough choice with no good outcome. If they let the soldiers who were called up to fight come back, they won't have enough people in the military. This could mean they have to call up more people to fight, which would make people even more upset and cause more problems in society. On the other hand, if the soldiers are not allowed to come home, the government will upset a lot of people, including those who used to support Putin and his government. This could look really bad, especially because wives are asking for their husbands back, and all this is happening before the presidential election in March 2024. To deal with this, the government has tried different things like scaring people and trying to make deals with them to stop their protests. And more importantly, these big group of people will be a very dangerous addition to Putin's opposition, which wants to overthrow Putin. And that's why the situation for Putin is very dangerous, especially since the story of Prigozhin and his group exposed Russia's military and security when they entered Russia from Ukraine without much trouble. They quickly took over parts of Rostov and a military base, stealing weapons. Prigozhin's group then moved towards Moscow, causing a big scare. The Russian government was shaken, leading to high-ranking generals asking Prigozhin's forces to stop, closing major roads and increasing security in Moscow. Some people even started panic buying. Putin had to calm the nation by saying he would handle the rebellion, comparing it to a major historic event in 1917. This incident showed that Putin's image of being unbeatable was damaged. The situation got under control, but only after making a deal with Prigozhin, even though Putin had accused him of betrayal. Putin also needed help from another powerful leader, Kadyrov, to deal with Prigozhin's forces. The government looked weak and unprepared, raising questions about its ability to keep peace. This may encourage other groups to Putin, which is one more big concern for the safety of Putin. It's interesting to point out that on 8th of January 2024, in an interview, Putin complimented tech leader Elon Musk, highlighting his achievements and contributions to the space industry. During a public address, Putin described Musk as an outstanding person and a successful businessman, emphasizing Musk's role in establishing SpaceX as a significant player in space transportation. This commendation from Putin followed Musk's disclosure that he had declined a Ukrainian request to activate his Starlink satellite network for a military operation in Crimea, expressing concerns over being complicit in a major act of war. Putin's accolades were focused on Musk's entrepreneurial success and his impact on the global space sector, without directly addressing the Starlink controversy. Also, it was really unexpected that on September 13, 2023, during the Eastern Economic Forum, Putin had very good things to say about Musk. Putin said, "They can't appreciate the fact that you're dealing with literally one of the most brilliant men that's ever lived. You're talking about a guy who simultaneously runs multiple world-changing businesses, whether it's Tesla, whether it's SpaceX, whether it's the Boring Company making tunnels underneath the Earth. He's putting satellites into space to put high-speed internet around the world.